My name's Steve Maruzzi. I'm here to talk about NeoTherm with the user interface. This interface is prior to October 2012. So if you have this style user interface, I'm going to just explain the homeowner how to get in and look at the user mode. A few things here. What you'll see is with the boiler in standby, and how I know it's in standby, it reads STBY. That means we don't have a call for heat or hot water. You'll also see it's in the outlet screen. It reads in the top left corner, outlet. Our boiler is not running right now, so we're only showing it at 69-degree outlet temperature. Very first thing you want to do is get in and confirm your central heat set point. Your central heat set point is the desired temperature of your heating system. And different heating systems have different settings, such as in-floor radiant is going to have a lower temperature. Hydro air systems may be running around 160, and baseboard heat may want to achieve 180 degrees. So let's use the let's use the example of baseboard heat for 180 degrees. Looking at the outlet screen, we just press the up button. When we press the up button, a temperature will appear on the screen. So this was already set up for 180 degrees. It will come defaulted from the factory at only 120 degrees. And you can increase or decrease your temperature right from here. Okay? So I'm just going to bring this down for 170 degrees for the example. And as you'll see, here on the screen it says done. You have to hit that button and hold that button in order to store that temperature. If you don't, it'll go back to the previously defaulted temperature reading. Also, what we have here is a user screen. User screen just gives you the basic information of the boiler. So, for example, we're now looking at the outlet. And in the user menu, you just press the next button. And what now will appear is the inlet temperature. Again, this boiler is not running, so we've got a 1 degree difference. Our inlet temperature is 68, and our outlet temperature is 69. Press next again. It'll show you delta T. Delta T is nothing more than your inlet to outlet temperature. It's the temperature rise across what's called the heat exchanger. All right? Next again shows you DHW. All right? DHW is what your domestic hot water set point is if you're using an indirect tank. While you're in this screen, if you hit your up arrow, it should be defaulted for 120 degrees or set up around 120. Okay? Depending on your indirect and how your indirect is set up. But this is the screen where you get into to make your adjustments. So I'm going to bring this back to 125 for this example, and I must remember to hit the done button. If I don't, it's not going to store my temperature. So I hold the done button, release it, and it brings me right back to the outlet screen. So I'm just going to scroll back down through this and show you some of the other features that are available or on this screen. So in the user mode or user menu, press next. Goes to inlet temperature. Next again is delta T. Next again is DHW, which we just showed how to set your domestic. Next again shows the stack temperature. Next again we'll show you the outdoor temperature. We highly recommend on high efficiency equipment that you use an outdoor sensor, and this way it adjusts your outdoor curve. And what that means is, let's say it was a 55-degree day, someone turned on a thermostat. You don't now need to run boiler temperature to 180 degrees. You might be able to get away with 140 degrees. So with an outdoor sensor and the set point set up for outdoor reset, which your contractor should be doing at the contractor level, that will then give you the outdoor curve. So it gives you the outdoor temperature if your outdoor sensor is hooked up, and if it's firing, it'll show you the rate of fire. So that boiler modulates from 20% of fire to 100%. So if your boiler is running and you're running up close to your temperature, it'll modulate down. It may only be at a 20% rate. Next again is lead lag, which we're not going to talk about here at the user menu. And lastly, we're back to the outlet screen. I'm going to hit done.